Holy crap! Welcome to a very exciting Nerds at Lunch Smash Direct commentary. Um,
Woo!
yeah, that was something else.
Yes.
Ah, amazing.
Yep.
And really, it wasn't all that much, but it was crazy. Um, we'll do opinions after we go through some of the basics.
Yeah.
So let's start off. It introduced Corrin, who American audiences will not be familiar with for a few more months. Um, the the player character from Fire Emblem Fates. Um, Not a sword user. I'm sure some people will start that whole nonsense again. But no, he is a shape-shifting dragon person and has wormed his way, or her way, into my heart. Get it, worm?
Yeah, I'm completely comfortable with the move set. I just have an objection as to the quantity of Fire Emblem characters now.
I'll live.
Yeah. I mean, if Lucina or I don't know, Roy or somebody else wasn't here, I mean, otherwise it's like you look on paper 6 out of 58 doesn't look that bad, but
Yeah.
that's the knee-jerk reaction I think even on Facebook right now is holy crap, another Fire Emblem character.
Well, yeah, but then if you factor in every other character we've gotten, Fire Emblem has the most, like, it has the largest cast of any Nintendo game. So they have a lot to work with. You better get used to them, folks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now we have Xenoblade characters. We can get those lion people that are in the new one.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a Nopon.
Tatsu, not potato. Tatsu is Smash Brothers.
Not
Right.
Tatsu. Not Everpon. Tatsu. We're going to do a video about Xenoblade. I got some things to say about Tatsu.
Tatsu going to bathe in salt of your tears, K-Rule fans.
Well, at least they didn't get anything. I think we can all be happy with that.
They got a costume.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't matter. You know who else got a costume?
Gino.
The eerie Gino. It even alters the mouth of the amiibo, which is creepy. Okay, so let's keep on Corrin for a second.
Yep.
His the move that turns into a lance.
Yeah.
That technically gives him 3 new aerial attacks too, which is interesting. So even if you whiff, you're not vulnerable. We're not going to go through every single move, but I just thought that was notable.
Yeah.
It's a side special. That's it. Okay.
I do like Corrin's moveset. I do. I'm glad that they mix it up and
And I mean, he has a chainsaw sword. That's
yes,
absurd.
which technically Bayonetta could have had too, but
Well, hers is an actual chainsaw.
I ain't gonna put a chainsaw on your arm.
No new stage for Corrin, but
New music.
you get the theme song for the game he's from, and the music from his debut trailer. Only one of these is actually fun to fight to. I'll let you figure that one out. It's not the theme song, in case you're curious. New trophies of the, I guess, the secondary character from Fates, depending on which side you pick. And he should be out in February.
Mm-hmm. And the amiibos in development.
Yes. We'll get to that in a minute, because there's a lot of weird amiibo stuff happening. Okay, Cloud. Technically, Cloud has 3 costumes, which is more than any other character has.
Yes. That one has a string on his arm.
One has sleeves, one doesn't, and the other one is his normal costume from Not a Bad Movie. That's right, I went there. Limit Break is unique, to say the least. It works exactly like I thought it did. But if you want to pretend to be Goku, now you can, because you can press down B to charge and activate your Kaioken. The bar is pretty small, so I imagine they sped up the footage, because I don't think it charges as fast as it does in that. Though it looks like he can deflect physical attacks while he's charging, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Limit Break does the normal good stuff, increases stats, so on and so forth. alters all of his regular special moves into limit break attacks, and changes his down special into something absurd, beyond all comprehension. It does what? What? Yeah, finishing touch.
1 damage.
1 damage. Insane launch. So if I had to guess, you can probably launch at like 20 or 30 with Cloud if you know what you're doing. Probably even lower. And it lasts for a set amount of time, though it seems like if you use any of the special moves, it ends immediately, like in normal Limit Break in Final Fantasy VII. So this pretty much cements everything people were thinking about Cloud, except some people thought Limit Break was just going to be a charge move.
Yeah.
Let's see. Midgar, the stage. If you turn items off, it seems like the summons might not be there. So this might be a legal stage. So that's good.
In the words of D1, banned!
It shouldn't be, because if it's the summons don't happen automatically. So
Yeah.
it's like if you hold X.
Yeah, the
whatever.
material shouldn't appear.
Yeah, and it should just be a battlefield with a better background. Let's see. The summons work like an assist trophy, but they alter the stage in addition to doing some damage. Ifrit tilts the stage with fire. If you get hit by it, you'll get burn damage, but it doesn't look like it KOs. Rama electrifies platforms unless you summoned him. Odin cuts the stage in half. 1-hit KO if you're caught, so he's basically a better Lyn. Let's see. Leviathan, this one's interesting because it actually removes the pit hazard and turns it into the river from that annoying Donkey Kong stage. So, but unlike that annoying river, whoever summoned it gets the point for the kill.
Right.
And Bahamut Zero, not Bahamut Neo, who is the better Bahamut, I'll just say that, nukes the stage, but it seems to be on a random side. So you got to get people in there. Stage will be identical on the 3DS, so that's nice. 3DS has all the best stages, but whatever. And that will be available today, or in real-world terms, sometime on Friday. Because there's no way you're going to get onto the eShop right now.
No. Is Cloud out like right now, or is it like 7 o'clock?
They said later tonight. The updates are usually 6 or 7. So about 10 minutes from when we're recording right now, but no way now you'll be able to get on. So I would just wait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Along with we'll just go to Mii costumes because the way they did this was a little weird. So we got some new Mii costumes. In addition to the Chocobo hat, not a whole costume for some reason, just a hat. And Gino for the Mii Gunner, which is horrifying.
Yeah, you thought the Toad was terrifying.
Toad, at least, was like an adult man trying to dress as Toad, which, whatever. We'll talk about. We got bionic armor. I don't think that's from anything.
No, it looks like it looks like it wants to be like Mass Effect or some of the armor, right? Xenoblade. Maybe it's just supposed to be general sci-fi armor.
Yeah. Then Takamaru, which I'm sure pissed millions off. Oh, I'm sorry, hundreds. Ashley, which actually I'm kind of happy about.
Yeah, that was a good choice. When I saw Warrior Wear, I thought it's either her or Mona.
But you know what? She's an assist trophy.
Yeah.
So, what happens when you summon an assist trophy? And Ashley's supposed to be there.
Okay, we're gonna put a red X on my head, and not on this assist trophy. That way, if you ever
don't worry, your Ashley is 7 feet tall. So.
That way, you'll know which one to shoot.
I was trying. I didn't mean to drag that out. I was trying to remember who took place of Toon Link on that stage, but I couldn't remember his name. That's right. When you're playing as Ashley, Alfonso will take over for the Ashley assist trophy. Leave it to me.
Everyone knows to leave it to me.
That bombed. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that they wouldn't have started rolling out more costumes like Isaac or anything like that to start narrowing the gap.
Well, they have to leave stuff for the next game. I imagine whatever Smash we get next is going to essentially be a port of this game, but they're going to up-res everything.
Yeah.
Maybe fix the Xenoblade stage so that it's not horrible.
Hey.
It is horrible. You know it's horrible.
It's too big, yeah.
It's too big. There's a pit in the middle. If you're on the top row and you jump, you die, basically. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh, Smash Brothers commented on their photo on Facebook. Let me see which one. Which one did I do? Okay, I commented on the Corrin one. I'll read this. Keep going.
Okay. So, Gil from Tower of Draga, if anyone's ever played that, and you haven't, because I don't believe it came out over here, that is a sort of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that Pokemon. I don't imagine this will be one of the more popular costumes. Tails.
Ha ha.
Well, that's not as bad as the next one. Knuckles.
Knuckles.
But not like Tails, where he has the character hat like K. Rool or some of the other ones, where it's Tails' face is the bill of the hat. Knuckles, no. It's a guy in a Knuckles bodysuit. It's horrifying. It's just so weird.
Here I come, tougher than the rest of them.
You know that comic you've seen that comic where it's just Knuckles with a normal face, and it's
yeah.
Brought back some bad memories. Not a good idea, Sega. You won't let Sonic be any other colors, but you'll let this travesty go through. Nothing for Shadow, unfortunately. So
yeah, that was weird.
I mean, I get Tails, I really do, but why not Eggman or something?
No.
Eggman, that's really it. I don't want Amy.
Oh God, no. Big the cat.
Big would be hilarious.
Froggy, where are we?
Imagine if it opened with Big. Froggy? Hey, big guy! Hey, little guy! Oh my God, that would have been... The internet would have died. I think that would have beat Cloud for most unexpected character, Big the Cat. His final smash is perfect chaos.
Playtime is over.
Oh, and then they pointed out they have QR codes, so if for some reason
you wanted those exact pictures,
these that look like Inklings or Link or whatever, you can.
Yeah.
So if you want that Knuckles, it'll be on there. Let's never speak of it again. Let us never speak of it again. And then, the last fighter. The fighter that really pissed off my dad because I could not hold back my scream of joy.
Now, before we say, like, even though we get to, like, did you think maybe for a second it was going to be Hades?
I honestly thought it was going to be Medusa.
Oh.
Hades.
I figured it was going to have been one of them, and I'm like, oh crap, the Kid Icarus bias is coming through.
But then I'm like, wait, it's Battlefield at night, and then they showed the moon, and I knew.
I'm
like, oh yeah. I'm like, no, it couldn't be. It couldn't.
And as soon as she talked,
yeah, I lost it.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems I missed an angel. Let's see. What I wrote down in my notes is Bayonetta, all caps. Bayo fucking Netta, all caps.
So many people counted her out a long time ago because of the whole sexualization stuff.
Well, did you see how they got through that?
Yes.
Her wicked weaves go right in front of her conveniently. Push her to the background, so even if you're on camera.
I wish in her trailer that they would have showed Gamora just eating Ridley. Who's too big now?
That would have been nice.
But, you know what? I just think that they might have had an idea that she was going to be in this game no matter what, because you notice how remarkable she plays 2 Zero Suit Samus?
Well, yeah, I see some similarities, but I think that's more because they're both very kick-central characters. Let's see. It said she won Europe's poll, and it was in the top 5 of the U.S. poll.
Wow.
Then they specifically mentioned, it seems like Snake won U.S. poll, but we knew that wasn't happening, because they say characters that were feasible.
And it also, it's like, yeah, she beat out veterans, so...
That means Wolf. They basically mentioned Snake and Wolf without saying Snake and Wolf.
Yeah. But
That's fine.
did she win Japan though?
I think we know who won Japan.
Hmm.
Cloud Strife.
But now it just makes you wonder all those Reddit polls and stuff that had K. Rool and the Inklings and
I
stuff.
said, yeah, you can remember this. I said long ago they were never going to show us who actually won the poll. They were going to tell us who they needed to win the poll.
Yeah.
And the wording here is very clear. Of the characters they could actually get, i.e., the characters Sakurai would allow in the game,
Yeah.
she was the best choice. And I'm sure it doesn't hurt that Platinum is has a really solid working relationship with Nintendo. They're probably going to make a Bayonetta 3,
Oh yeah.
which
Like,
I'm fine with.
it was like a red herring all those months ago too, or maybe even last year when Kamiya even told Smash fans to stop bugging him about.
Well, you know what? That was way back when the launch happened and they announced Smash. He was pissed because no one was talking about Wonderful 101. And I mean, in his defense, I'd be pissed too. I mean, I like Bayonetta, but 101 got shafted. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's the greatest game ever, but it deserved more than it got.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. And I thought for all the hard work, maybe somehow Wonderful 101 would have gotten like an actual fighter.
Well,
in.
Nintendo published that too, but I swear, I think they're saving it for whatever the next Smash is. They have to have a few characters in backup.
Yeah, with Bayonetta now in Smash Brothers, even if the first game didn't so well, we'll probably see a Wonderful 102, and
Yeah.
more Platinum relationship games will come out,
Oh, definitely.
especially with the NX, like the more powerful system.
I would not be shocked if the launch game for NX was Wonderful 102.
And maybe they'll, depending on the hardware, they'll tinker around with the controls.
I think it'll be a traditional game. Knowing Kamiya doesn't like to retread, he likes to improve. So I think all the second screen stuff will be gone.
Yeah.
But let's see. Well, the Wii censor her clothing. Let's see. Witch Time is actually one of the most unique counters in the game.
I was speculating a long time ago if she got in, and Witch Time acts exactly like I thought it was going to work.
Yeah, I'm surprised they even put in the bat within. I love it.
Yeah.
So even if you miss, you'll still take a hit, but it won't be as bad, and it seems to negate knockback. So that's good. She's the Dan of this game because she has a super long taunt that you can interrupt.
Yes.
Oh, man.
She's...
How many times are you going to kill me when I press that?
I would not be surprised in the slightest if she's going to end up being top tier.
Oh, definitely.
Because
she's
Samus-esque, and she's got a counter.
Yeah, and she has so many variations on her moves.
Combos, like, for days.
Here's what I put for her moves. One of her notable moves is she can recover, then jump again, and then recover. As long as she can do a whole bunch of crazy combos in tandem. She has a Falcon kick in the air, and then
the red hot kick.
Yeah, red hot kick, and then which is from Beautiful
Girl,
by the way.
Called, but it's the afterburner.
Yeah. Then the one on the ground is completely different, back burner. I love it.
She's fantastic.
And then her final smash is, I guess for Pat, this is where L World went. Slows time down for everyone.
Yep.
And then you have to build the climax gauge. So she really is a workhorse of a character because you still have to get through characters like Patrick, who mastered the dodge while in slow motion nonsense. And then if you manage to fill it, big old dragon comes out, eats everybody, and anyone over 100% gets killed. So it's a survivable final smash if you know what you're doing, but not likely.
She'll be fun with team battles.
Indeed. And she has Jean alternate colors. I don't know if it's for both of her costumes or not. I kind of hope so. Because they kind of switch costumes in two.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then, let's see. The stage is the Umber Clock Tower. Basically the first level.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it starts with you burying a notable character.
What's his name in the game? The short.
Enzo.
Well, it's voiced by Pesto from Animaniacs.
Yeah. Enzo?
Enzo, there we go.
Yeah, and then he didn't get a trophy. Jean Rodin and Baby Bayonetta, Cereza, got trophies, but not Luca.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That bugged me a bit. I was expecting Alder to get one too.
Why? First off, why is there no? There has to be a Luca trophy with him pointing at the player. In fact, that's how the pose it shows when you get it. With him, just the accusatory point at Bayonetta, even though he doesn't know where she is. Such a waste.
There's a lot of time between now and her release. Maybe they'll sneak him after all.
It would be nice, but I don't think he's gonna be. It's not a big deal, but it seems weird to include all the main characters but him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. No date for Bayonetta. February, like with Corrin. Seems possible. We'll probably get them in February.
It's a shame. They both seem like they're so done.
I know. You know what it probably is they specifically didn't mention any music for Bayonetta. They just showed a couple.
They did. They showed at least 6 or so.
Well, they showed some. They're probably trying to clear the entire soundtrack for both games.
They got Tomorrow Is Mine, and I love that theme.
As long as they have Fly Me to the Moon, I don't care. Because that's the only song that's ever going to play on my Bayonetta stage. And then the last thing they went with is Amiibo. March 18th for Ryu, Roy, and Famicom Rob. And
yeah,
then,
Lucas has to still be January then, according to Amazon.
Yeah. And then the 3 new fighters will be getting Amiibo. So this is the least expensive Bayonetta figure you can buy.
Yeah.
For the 5 minutes she's available. TBD, but I would have to guess right before E3.
Yeah.
And then it ended with a thank you from Sakurai, which was touching. And now I assume he's going to go die.
He'll go
I'm
on.
not joking. He looked like he was about to die in this direct.
He's going to at least probably take 6 months off.
Oh, definitely. He needs to sleep for 48 hours and awaken, refreshed, and revitalized, and then just go make a new Kirby game. Come on. We miss you.
Make an Ice Climber game.
Nah. Everyone's like, oh, I hope Ice Climbers is coming back. They said they weren't. They will never be in this version of Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Smash 5 and the hardware can, it's just for Smash 5 and no handheld component, then you'll get your Ice Climbers back.
And I don't think, well, the next game will be handheld, but it'll be for all the systems, and it'll be on a shared unified OS, so we won't have to worry about this nonsense for any sequels, thankfully. Well, that's for an next video. So, what did you think of this Direct in all? Last Smash Direct?
Well, let's see. I'm not going to lie. I felt like a slight punch to the gut when I saw Corrin at the beginning. Because I was still hit by a stigma of another Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
But when I saw how different Corrin is in gameplay, I'm like, okay, Corrin's Fire Emblem, but still a good, like, different moveset.
I mean, I felt the same way.
Yeah.
Like,
and
less because I didn't like Corrin, and more because I really get sick of people complaining about a sword user in Smash Brothers.
yeah.
Like, any of them play the same. Well, one plays the same, but that's not her fault.
So after Corrin, though, we then got Cloud. Cloud's hype, even though it was just here's a recap of how Cloud works.
Just giving us his moves. I liked Final Fantasy VII when I played it. I unfortunately played it on PC. So,
this all confirms NX for...
Oh, definitely.
Shame It's a shame it's gonna be, episodic. I'd like to play the whole
Oh
game.
yeah, we're gonna talk. We're probably gonna talk about that after after all the Christmas stuff is done with.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then the costumes. I felt like there could have been a lot more costumes that they would have rolled out, but
they must take more work than we think because they've only rolled out about 6 or so costumes each time.
yeah. When do these costumes hit? Do they hit with Cloud tonight?
I don't know. I would assume.
Because that's gonna make things like awkward with the bundles. It's like it's when you had
They didn't
Ryu and
announce them.
Lucas, you could have gotten all three characters. And,
Well, let's go back.
like,
They're all from different companies, so that's what makes it an issue. I would have to assume that at least the Chocobo and Gino are out tonight. Maybe Tails and
I'd like to assume
Fetish Pervert.
they're all for tonight.
Maybe. I mean, none of them tie to the other two fighters. So yeah.
Yeah. If there would have been something like, a Bayonetta actual costume, like speaking speaking of that Kirby costume from Bayonetta.
Her hair.
That's amazing. And Sakurai was wearing her glasses and
He's such a...
but yeah, once we got the costumes and he's like, here we go, here is the final character, you couldn't help but feel the hype.
I know.
And there it went. It played.
I wonder how many people were so mad that it was going to be another Kid Icarus character.
As soon as the screen showed like Pit, it's like okay, your process is going. It's like, all right, is it a Kid Icarus character? Who?
Okay, then Palutena made you think maybe it's evil Palutena.
Oh, that'd be such a troll.
I know, right?
Or that joked around on the internet thing, the 8-bit Dark Pit. But okay, it's like detecting a presence. It's like, okay, is it Hades? Is it Medusa? And then sky opens up and then she talks and like, holy crap, Bayonetta. The hype was there. Even though it took him so long to talk about her moves, it was still hype because holy crap, she's amazing. The only pain is, oh man, February.
I know.
They must have to go through balancing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But they look just like how Cloud did last month. Like they're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like all they would need is a month. So why not like mid-January?
I don't know. I mean, if they could release them now, they would.
Yeah, they crash the eShop even more.
It could be Square's like, listen, we'll do Cloud, but he needs to be by himself for 2 months.
Mm.
That's more than likely what happened.
So what's funny is the only DLC character that's brand spanking new that's Nintendo Party is Fire Emblem. Well, everybody else has been third party.
Well, Nintendo technically owns Bayonetta.
Mm.
Well, they published her. No one else can get Bayonetta 2 except them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sega technically owns it, but
Sega's gonna they cut their profit expectation by 90%, so they'll probably be owned by Nintendo pretty soon.
Yeah, I can't imagine them. Then we'll get Mario Pachinko machines.
Oh god.
No, I'm sorry, they don't even do Pachinko. They do something like.
So it was just amazing. The whole no duh thing about amiibos.
Yeah.
But you finally have a finish line in sight.
Yep.
This is it. These are all the ones left. Heck, even Patrick got almost caught up. He's 7 away from being complete up right now. So.
The problem is I need all these new ones.
Yeah.
I buy the third party guys for sure every time.
Mm-hmm.
I might buy Famicom Rob, but I would prefer yellow, as that is the one I typically use.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
and
care
with
about
so few Smash ones left, hopefully no retailer exclusives. I mean, Roy is going to be GameStop, but GameStop's saying Roy shouldn't be an issue, and we won't find out until March.
Well, none of the third party characters have been exclusive, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
So these last 3 will be good. Well, not Corrin, but
Corrin being Fire Emblem, he or she might suffer from the curses.
it'd be nice if the female Corrin was the amiibo. They didn't show a picture, so.
I'm looking at Gamenesia. It looks like the male is going to be the one that gets
That's a jip.
Yeah. Though to be honest, with that hair, would anybody be surprised if that would have been considered the female anyway?
Well, you're only like 12 or 13 in this Fire Emblem, so I think they're going to be slightly androgynous no matter what.
And then it was, yeah, really, really sweet of Sakurai to thank us. Going through all those numbers and stats.
I know.
Yeah, these are pretty huge games. And even though people complain and stuff at the end of the day that X, Y, and Z isn't in the game, like, where's adventure mode or so and so, like, bring us our true classic mode. It's like, guys, he said it, and sometimes people mock him for saying it, but it's like, have you ever made a game?
No, you know what? No one who has any idea about how hard making a game is would ever mock him for saying that, because that kid was just being a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He looked seriously ill in that direct.
So this is it, Sakurai. Take as much time as you need. Take a year, take 2 years, whatever.
Enter the Sakurai sleep.
Go into stasis in the white whale.
Yeah. Well, no, not the white whale.
Not the white whale. No. Just relax. To quote that horrible Sonic Adventure 2 ending, "Rest easy, heroes."
Go fishing.
Yeah, go fishing and think of some weird new game that we can.
I don't know. Just get some sleep, man. We need you.
Yeah. Come back, give us an awesome another Kid Icarus or whatever you want to do.
I really feel bad for Kid Icarus because people forget how popular that game was when it came out.
So, I mean, he's gone back on a few things he said about Smash, like no DLC and stuff. But
well, you know what? He was supposed to say that. He never said there wasn't DLC. He said there were no plans.
Yeah.
I.e., I'm not gonna tell you guys.
These games were probably the biggest undertaking he's had to do. So if he wants to take all the time he wants, go ahead. Maybe even do a little project when he comes back, like, I don't know, NX version of Kid Icarus Uprising or something, just to work, but not knock yourself out completely.
Well, I think if we get Kid Icarus Uprising, it'll be a Wii U port. We'll see, though. But I do hope he gets some rest. And I think that wraps it up for today.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll, when they announce a date, maybe we'll do character walkthroughs. Maybe I'll figure out how to get my streaming to work. I can showcase these new characters as they come out.
You can do a let's play of 180 parts of Xenoblade X.
I'll do Cruel Melee or Cruel Smash with Pervert Knuckles.
We can do the commentary, Tatsu commentaries.
We will have some more Xenoblade stuff coming up. I want to talk really in depth about that game.
Yeah, I've had a chance to play it more, so.
You're not popping up on my friends list, though. I wanted to join your squad or whatever, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, so I'm going to cut it here, and we will see you on Friday morning, hopefully. Neither of these are going in with many edits. Unfortunately, for some reason, even though I'm supposed to be off, I will not be able to put up my Star Wars impressions the night I watch the movie. But we will record first thing Friday morning, and I will get them up for you, the viewers. And maybe we'll get some more people involved in it at that point, too.
Shot first. Kylo stabbed first.
You should listen to the episode me and Pat did, because we ripped Kylo Ren a new one. We shouldn't do that because we don't know anything about him. But okay, so thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoy it. We seem to have lost all of our listeners, though. All the 10 that seem to be listening, but hopefully that'll change. If you did listen, thank you. I appreciate it. And we will see you on Friday. Thank you.
Bye.